First, I really want to thank software composition group and Tudor for the organization of the conference. The first one was in 2011 at RC, so very few people knew that. And then last year it was at Lille, so this is really cool to have it at there. Thanks a lot. And we really appreciate it. So, I also want to thank our consortium members. So we will talk about that tomorrow, but this is really, it's really nice. So, yes, we should continue that. We will talk more about that tomorrow. And by the way, you need to have a logo. Huh? Where is the, yes, Diego, you should send it.
Yes, I will. We will compile the sheets afterwards.
Yeah, okay. So, yes, I don't know if you saw this picture. I really like this picture. And when I saw it, I said, yes, this is exactly that. By the way, do you know why this is called Pharo? Did you see? Okay, I have a video for you somewhere. I forgot to put it right. It's a really complex stuff. This was in 2009 or 8 or something like that, when there was this huge contest across France. You should not forget to close the window, that's very important. So you see, so yes, you got the idea. And I don't know how many of you saw that, but for me, when we created Pharo, one guy sent us this video and I said, oh yes, because this is not by accident that we took this logo and the name and things like that. This is because we want to have these kinds of, but now we have one with the special. So it's even better. So I have some stupid slides so that people that do not know Pharo can really take the presentation and understand a bit what I am saying. Yes, you can. Yes. So we all know that Pharo is an object-oriented system, living system. There is one point here, is that we should, as a community, we should really understand how we can market better our nice system. Because this is not just enough to say, oh, this is cool and fun to program with. I think that, and we will start to think really a bit more about that. This is what are the key aspects of Pharo in the future. And for us, this is really a living system that is malleable. So yes, when we talk about Pharo, I would also like that we really realize that I think that we are weak at understanding the complexity of what is a Pharo distribution. So we have VMs, so normally I forgot there is also Android and iOS. Compiler IDE, so you will see that we have a new IDE and things like that. UI framework, theme, widget, FFI frameworks, graphic library, object serialization, network protocols, web frameworks, HTML things, graphical frameworks, tool building systems, database connection, proxy logging, parsing technology, and more than that. So I think that probably you are often focused on your little things, or it can be big, but still. While when we are thinking in terms of Pharo, we are thinking in terms of the complete ecosystem. And that's very important. You will see, and we come back to the notion of certified package and catalog at the end, and this is something that we will build for Trio to manage that. There is around 300 packages that we could manage with the certified catalog. So, Pharo for us, this is really we really want to have a powerful system to be able to invent the future. That's why we are doing a lot of work at the infrastructure level. So this means that sometimes there are changes that you may not notice that are really important. Just to give you an example. Right now, we are working on putting in place a little box that manages events from the virtual machine so that we can do touch events. Why this is important? There is a Thales in France that is doing radar systems. They are doing their prototypes in another small talk, and they are porting a part of their prototype system to Pharo, and they need vector graphics and event touch, because they want to be able to say, oh, when I'm doing that, it means that. And basically, normally you will not see that, but it will be changed, so that people can do new experiments, like I don't know if you know the work of Fernando Olivero on Gaucho. This is a new way to display things on the screen during your IDE. He is using this event system. So, really focusing on the infrastructure. So, and our goal, this is really to create an ecosystem where people can make money with Pharo, or where innovation can really bloom. And that's really, really important. So, we could have done Pharo as a research prototype for us, and probably be really happy to. But we really decided, okay, we want Pharo to be used by other people, and to be at the quality that they can really do business with that. So yes. So from that perspective, we just do not want to be an open source model. We want to be something much better. So, probably we will see if we have the time for Trio, but I hope that we will get that. We want to have first-class instance variable in the system. And if you have first-class instance variable, it means that you can do a lot meta-modeling much easier and things like that. But this means that in that case, it will not be just a Smalltalk implementation, it will be a Smalltalk inspired system. So just some success story, people that are doing real things with Pharo. There is a list with a Seaside, a Smalltalk Club, a Yes Plan. They will show that tomorrow. Let's like people. Dr. Gio that is working on Android and all kinds of platforms. I don't remember what is in which. For example, also the people from it's really interesting because they use Pharo on the server side. So this is the person that are doing Zinc, the HTTP web server. Spysoft, that is recently I discovered that Pharo is used by companies for doing managing TV entertainment systems in hotel and hospital. I said, wow. You go on the website, it is called Square-I, and if you go on the website of these people, you have no clue that they would do something in Pharo. They pay the better support for Mac OS X. So yes, so we want more success story. So I know that some of you are working in companies, for example Sabine. It would be really nice just that we know what you are doing and what we can communicate, because it is important that other company knows, oh yes, there are people doing things in Pharo, and then we can make buzz with that. And things like that. So, Pharo 2.0. Yeah, we did a lot. So, I want to explain you what we did, because you probably do not follow the mailing list. There are far too many mails. But I want to explain you what we are doing. And then after I will show you what we are starting to do for 3.0. So, if you check, we are now, so if you look at the number, you will say, oh, we did less, but in fact, we closed much more bug entries because we group them together for each update. So I should collect the information, but I didn't have the time. So what our process is the following. We have 1 year release. So this means that normally around March every year we release a version. We always release major versions. So we have, the next one will be 3.0. And then we have a summer edition for the current release that we maintain, where we gather all the bug fixes for the current version. But we will rarely introduce new feature in the current stable version, because each time you introduce something, you introduce bugs too. So we will really, in the summer version, really pay attention to select the issue that we